Hello everyone, we meet again in the C++ tutorial with me, Deva Rizaldi. You can find me in the Utopian here and in this team. Okay, today we will discuss about how to create a simple market program in the C++ using CodeLite. For that, in the simple market program, we use the switch case statement, and then in the switch case we have if else, and to make it complete we use the array. We can begin to explain about the switch case. Switch case is the statement defines the same value of each case. Distractable values makes the content from the case will be executed. Then in the switch case has a break and default statement where the break use the block and execution of the next case after execute, while in the default will be executed if every case has suitable values. In the switch case we add the if else statement for a condition, and then we have array to complete the price. I want to show the my conception about this program, and here's my conception. It's about in this switch case, we have a switch and then a condition. In the switch condition we have a case, a constant. In the case constant, for example a case 1, we have a common, and then in common we have the if else, if and else statement, and then break if the every case has unsuitable value, will execute the default statement. This is my conception, and then this my output display. My about is my conception about the output display. Welcome to market. Show the you can choose the other section in below and three options here. The first collection example for the output display collection until the electronic is use the switch case, and then when you choose the one section about three in above, example in section 1, and then show the welcome to a collection section, and then show the a collection. There are a bag t-shirt, for example bag and t-shirt. We have in the bag has the code and then the price, and a t-shirt too. And then after show this, you can enter the code of this collection. Example, we choose the C1, and we will show the bag here like this code, and then show the price of bag. Then you add the quantity of bag. Example, you add 2 bag, and then I forget it to add the sum of the price of the 2 bag. After show here, you can add your cost here, and then show the refund. Here is my conclusion about the program and the output display. Now we begin to make a simple market program in the C++ using CodeLite. First, open the CodeLite here. The shell CodeLite, we choose in the we move to the my source code here in the workspace view, and then I right click and I choose the new project here. They show like this. You choose in the console, then move to the simple executable. Choose the G++ and then next. Name on the project name and on the market, then next and finish. After you make a project, and then move to the main CPP. Remove all code in the main CPP. Rename main CPP. Here, right click in the main CPP, rename and the name file. And we add the market. Yes. First, include the header file. There is the stream. Stream. And then include the stream for the code engine function NDL. I forget is one is this one. And then include a second header file. There is a stream for the string fold in integer. And then edit using namespace for running about the stream function of the header of the stream. Then in main here you can begin with the bracket here. At the last of the program, there is the return to make it easy. And now to make it easy, return 0, and then dot type. There is the integer. A variable of the integer quantity sum cost refund. Here we add the 5 variable of the integer, and then add the string of the code. We make the program like my conception. Add array here, big the price about there is the price. PK is the price of the kitchen. We add 2. Next the 5 $5 and $10. Then we do some color to edit something like above, but with different value of the array. After add the data type and the variable in the above, now we add the output display. The comment to the output display, that is the code. we add the code here. Like my conception of output display is the welcome to market. We add the welcome to market here. Welcome to market. Oh, GR market. Therefore GR, therefore result the market. Then go happy shopping. And make a sometimes to choose a section. Yes, we use the in the section we use the switch case, using a switch case. Then at the section here, maybe we can choose the section here. Here you can make a different like your concept, but still with the conception, like conception. And it's new space here in the end. I forgot it. Then add the question for the choose the section and above. What section do you want to visit? Here you can ask to, and then add the option to choose. And import to the section variable, add the change to the section, then make sure to add new space. After you add the content of the output display, now we make in the switch case statement a switch at the condition that is of the here the section. Choose section, make it for a condition, then make for the case one one edit column here, then a comment of the case one. There is the case one here in the there is a kitchen. Make it a kitchen. To welcome to the kitchen section. We have in the kitchen we have for example, we make two stuff here. That is the plate and make some code here. Kitchen one, for example, kitchen one. Then make the installer here. And from the P key in the here in the float, P key of the array, the P key here, for 0 here with the price of 0, with price $5 here, 10 semicolon. And the second stuff here, there is the pen with the code kitchen 2 key 2. Then add the tape here, backslash or slash backslash t. You can use backslash t for the tape. Add to the email to enter the code. For example, for to make in the if else condition code, and add the if else condition here. If you choose code Q1, then will be show the output by plate and you can add a quantity here. T for quantity quantity here, quantity variable, and then add the sum variable to sum of the peak to multiply pk into quantity, and add show to the total here, add the total here, and add for the sum variable, this sum variable here, add the a display of the sum variable to show of the total in the end, and add your cost. And import for the output to the cost variable, then add the function for the refund here, cost means to the data, that is the sum variable, then show the refund here, add the refund here, after make to the if condition, this one you can make here you make two option, there is plate and pen. You can make it for the two condition, there is the example for the plate, and then you can copy here, send code to the next condition, that is the else if, and then pass here, and don't forget to add else if here, change to key 2, then change to the pen, change the number of the in the array here, the key here, and then don't forget to add duplicate, close of duplicate, and then add the else condition. If you want to choose of the end condition in the above, and we will show about the invalid code here, add the invalid code here, the invalid code is wrong when you input the code. And the rest of the case here, the case one here, you add the trick statement to block condition, block to execute next case. After finish doing it, after we made case 1 here, and then we have to make 2 section more until the 3 here. We finish to make here 1 section, and then we made 2 section again. You can copy paste here, just copy paste here from the case 1 here, copy paste, and then until 3 case here, and then edit of the 8 case. First edit in the case is case 2. Case 2 is to electronic. Welcome to electronic here, electronic section. In the electronic section, we have the laptop here. We add the 2 options, laptop and the television. We change code here, and also you change the code. It's the electronic. You can either A1 and A2. Then we add the electronic. Price of the electronic is PA. It's not different with PA. PA from the first P of the price, PA. There is the $1,500 here. PA, and change it here. Electronic E1, and change the laptop here. Change to BA here, and then we move to the second condition, that is the AE2. That is the television. Here we here example to make it in just a name of the stuff, not of mark. It's a laptop, like a laptop television, but I don't use the mark here. Change to BA. PE. Sorry, P. And the last in the case 3 here. There is the case 3 here. In the case 3 is the a collection. Welcome to a collection. Collection. Here use the PC. Price of the collection, PC. Price of collection. Price of collection. We can add more of the. We can change the in the. Sorry, here is B. We can change here. Add the three stuff here with the three price here. First, we make a bake here, and then t-shirt. And last, we make jeans here. In this tutorial, we copy pastes because it's the same code, but with different meanings here. Example, welcome the first welcome in the kitchen, and then the case 2 and case 3 is you can change have to change is in the collection section and add the stuff here. Add more of the else if here. One more else if condition. Here we are. Edit here and change to the jeans assumption. Edit to the row. And last, after add to case 1 until case 2, add the default statement that is the content in the default, that is the unavailable section here, and show the unavailable section. If you want, add the a section when has the statement of the as of the section you want to visit. And last, we add the tenseful content here in the below. It's optional here. is the source code of this program. We need to make of the source code in this program. Now we must to compile this program to know about the result of this program or the display. Choose the build in the toolbar and then click in the build project or F function 7 in the keyboard in your keyboard. After finish the compile, can check in the output view. There is 0 errors and 0 warnings. After that, will to run this program, you can run with control function 5 in the keyboard. Test to run this program. Here we are. Is the output of the display. Like make a conception here. I think it's not bad to make from my conception here. Then example we can test here. Welcome to GM market. Happy shopping. You can choose what section in below. What section do you want to visit? Section. Example to choose section 1 is the kitchen. Welcome the kitchen section is show the choose our product in below here. And then enter code here, key 1. Can test in the key 1 here. Example, we choose the plate here at $5 with the price of $5 and we code the key 1. And then show the plate here with the price and and then we can buy. The quantity is the same, and then total of the price of the plate is the $50. And add your cost here. Simple, you add 100 here, $100, and then show the refund here. Total of the plate is the $50, and your cost is $100. The refund of the when you cost the plate of the $50, you can take the refund is the $50. And then show the thankful statement here, statement for content here. Thank you, the further market. We can run. Try to the add one code here. Add the example the 3 section here. We add one code here. Add the C4 and then show the invalid code here. We try to add one of the section here. Add the font is and here just only show the 3 section, and then we add the 4 section here, and then show the unavailable section and available section, and just analyze. Can try to the in the one in the other section, like in the collection. There's three stuff here. Choose the uh, C3 here. I choose this in the collection, and then we choose the jeans here. Then add a quantity here, 5. The total is the here, and add your cost here, and then we will show the refund in the behind the your cost here. The conclusion of this program is the result of this program giving a manage of the market such as a manage staff and cost of payout, the refund, and finally it show of the output display of this program. If you like this tutorial, subscribe this channel. You can follow me in the Utopian here and in this training. See you next time.